Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Final Fantasy XVI. Continuing where we last left off with all the side quests we gotta do. So, I don't remember if there was anything specific that we gotta do around here. I personally don't remember. Strange that this place doesn't have an ether flood yet. You figured it would. I mean, I'd rather this place have the ether flood than Lostwing, in my opinion. You know, because at least Lostwing had a shop. You know what I mean? That does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Is it bigger than before? I don't really know. All I know is it came up to be really fast compared to the usual. Sharp fangs. I'm just walking around here to see if there's anything like unique or anything like, I wouldn't say Notorious Mark unique, but like treasure chests or something. But now goblins are are around this area. I got the treasure chest over here. Yeah, crap. Whatever. Take a blast. Ah, so it really doesn't go through all that. Okay, I figured it wouldn't. Ice Age. Alright, now what I'm also gonna do for ability wise, I still gotta save up. I have every intention to try to get Jill's powers up there. As I said before, once I get enough points built up, I have every intention to get once I have enough points, I'm gonna definitely level those up. Try to unlock that. And then obviously off camera, I will be trying to maximize all these abilities before I end up fighting Odin. I'm still calling Barnabas that, because it's easier to me. It doesn't look like there's anything really special here, so... yeah, probably... yep. Can't wait till we upgrade that. I feel like with the amount of times I've used Ravage, I feel like he should have already gotten to stage 3, but I don't know. Maybe it'll unlock itself that way when, yeah, when you think about it, it probably will unlock once I get all the grinding of the ability points. And obviously levels, because I have every intention to try to get to level 50, even higher than that. Just so I could fight that dragon. I definitely want to aim higher than level 50 if I don't have, like, Jill or Joshua in the party. Nice.
All yours, Torvald.
And Death Blossom, that's not what I'm looking for.
Good girl.
Oh, it is on the other side of the bridge. Whoops. so that means something is around here. Oh, I was pressing the button. I didn't think it was gonna... Okay.
They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
That is a good question.
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
But you're gonna fall all the same. Okay, so yeah, that's longer. Giga flare! Ha! They were frozen in midair. I saw that. Haha.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
Oh, you used to be a swordswoman?
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
Oh, that's
It wasn't
fucked.
all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
How about you run to three?
Swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
So just
She
let her
no
walk
longer
away.
has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Good.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
It's not gonna take me there right away, is it? Aw, oh, come on! I had other thing to do there. God
Welcome
damn
back,
it.
Sid. Doris's message just
Oop,
arrived.
hit the X too fast.
I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Myself. Oh yeah, I could do that, but first we gotta go back. Oh no, not there, not there. Here. Yeah, there was a side quest to complete there. There was one, didn't get there, but no, this wasn't it either. I completely forgot where we were. Yeah, right around here. That's it. Gotta go to Hawk's Cliff. Get the rest of the stuff.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Yeah, I do feel like we're getting very close to actually to beating the end of the game. And it isn't just because of the fact that we have, you know, that we have power. Whoa. That we got, that Odin is literally the last power we need to get. The last elemental power we need to get. Yeah, this was...
The whole village is turned.
Yeah, this was the village that didn't want anything to do with the black shields, you know. Wait, how did that one... Oh. How did he get damaged? The way the Akashu just vanished just still creep me the hell out. I really wish a lot of furniture stopped doing that. You know, it's like when you leave stuff on, like, furniture stuff, you hear, like, random clicks and everything. I really wish the furniture would stop doing that. Like, especially since this furniture I have is brand new. One thing I never did check out is if this game has New Game Plus. Part of me thinks it should, part of me thinks it shouldn't. Like, when you consider how long this game is and how many hours you would need to put in, that you would put into it, you know, then it's like, yeah, you don't need to have New Game Plus, because then it would just be too easy afterwards. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's like one of those things where people want to have New Game Plus for certain games, then there's also times when people don't want it. And I do think this is one of the games that I think that shouldn't have New Game Plus because of the amount of hours you take in just to grind up ability points. And then it's like, you know, what's the point of honestly fighting anybody after you get strong enough, you know? The only thing you would, like, if you can complete getting to, like, the maximum level without being on New Game Plus, then, you know, what's the point of having New Game Plus? Like, I know Persona 3 Reload has New Game Plus. Take a flare.
Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal!
And speaking of New Game Plus, there is a game I am definitely going to be playing eventually that does have the New Game Plus feature, and I have every intention to play that, to have one of those games as the first game I'll, you know, to show the first instance of New Game Plus. I believe I said it before when I started up, when it came to me playing Armor Core 6. And I think I said it around the start of Final Fantasy, and at the start of this game. I don't remember, but I do intend to play there are some games I'll be playing blind. There'll be games where I have played them, and I have every intention to show them off. To play those games anyway. That's also one of the reasons I actually wanted to start recording. It's like, you know, I like to enjoy these games, and I played through them like so many times in the past. And then as time passed, it became like, it was like I started them up with the entertainment, with the intention to play them through, and then it's like I lost motivation almost midway. So to me personally, doing a let's play is like a way to help me keep up, you know, the pretense of or not the pretense, but having the desire, if you will. Oh gosh, I'm really messing up here.
That's better.
Yeah, just eat a Giga Flare. Eat the aerial blast. Yeah, you're not doing that combo this time. Haha! I haven't been able to parry. I never parried in a long time. Actually, forgot I could parry.
Too slow. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Yeah, since I'm here, let's get this quest done too.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
The victuals Martha sends us are more than enough for me.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
There it is
Horde
again.
is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
He's right. He is right.
You're right, my lord.
Exactly.
I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Oh, this is a cutscene.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword.
Hey.
I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it.
Damn right.
I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
Damn right.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Yeah, Wade was not good at giving a motivational speech, but at least
Well,
Martha was.
If it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, I could tell.
Rosfield, my lady, we're ready.
I like Martha. She's a lot of fun.
We divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Alright, this is gonna be good. Kinda wish I had a bit more ability points. I would have loved having Diamond Dust right now. I guess we can only hope I get something out of the fights.
The calm before the storm.
Yep.
And here it comes.
And luckily, I got the ability.
Let this village fall.
Not again. Hiya! Haha.
Kill! Now Torgal! Stay down! Torgal, kill! Star Blizzard!
Oh, I did. It does give a status effect. That's good. I didn't think it was, actually. But I saw that it gave some status effect. I think it's random. Oop. Really? That's a low. This low number? Oh, I can see why. Nice. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I figured we would have faced someone, you know, we'd have to face one of the bigger ones.
Lord Rosfield, change of plan.
Oh.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
What I'm gonna do is go back to the hideaway, go to the shop, go to Karen, get my potions stocked back up.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Clive. Coin purse weighing you down.
Hmm.
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
These days.
Now let's check the weapons. Or, you know.
A Sanctorian, do you?
Stained loincloth. Where do I get those?
That it?
There's somewhere down the line, or it is actually from that friggin' dragon. Ugh. I'm definitely gonna need to level up like crazy if I want to fight that thing.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
First, I'm gonna go here because I want to.
I wasn't expecting.
I want to get the reward. Those ability points.
All done?
Yeah, these ability points looking mighty nice. Give me diamond dust. We'll go with the low level one, the low level version of diamond dust. now, and because I'm using ice, I'm definitely going to use... Yeah, I need to try using Rime too. There we go. Now these ones are level 3. So now we move on to Shiva's power using Rime and Diamond Dust. And I need more for Bahamut's stuff too. Well, we'll get there eventually. Alright, now we go back to East Pool. Let me check. Alright, still got time.
Next one's mine.
East Pool will be safe in our hands, my lord. You have my word.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's get out of my way. Fuck off. Fuck off. I know I said one of the ability points, but I don't want to waste that much time.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
I should have swapped the heat wave. Oh well. Giga flare!
All yours, Torgal.
Oh wow, they didn't do a whole lot. As I honestly do not like trying to dodge with trying to charge up Mega Flare, because the wings are the wings kind of make it hard. You know, naturally see how I'm dodging. Oh. There. Well, let's try this. Diamond Dust. Cool. He got pile drived at the end there.
All right. Back to East Pool.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I didn't need the potions, but you never know.
Lord Rosfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Speak with Martha. And we shall do that right now.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke?
Really?
Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, we have to.
Nearly done.
Now,
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, let's see about some of the stuff I could sell. I got a lot of those. More flour.
Is that everything? Very well.
Alright, now since we're done here, let's go to the other areas. Like around here. Biggest problem with taking on so many side quests.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts, it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Not enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Exactly.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. It's short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
In that case, I'll just go in on my own.
You,
Oop. Yep.
We can't afford to waste any.
Right you are.
Oh, sorry.
Be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Actually, now I gotta end this part here, guys. I'm actually pretty low on time. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. We will continue with this next time. Until then, laters.